It was always instilled in me early in life that education is super important, that if you're going to achieve anything in your life and be anything, education is important. There are always a few exceptions throughout human history. I mean, Bill Gates never really went to a traditional academic path before he became a billionaire, and many athletes don't complete their college education before they become professionals and make more money in a year than I'll make in my lifetime. But for the most part, people who are successful in the world, and especially in this country, have a decent education first before they make a success of themselves. So even though I was going into pastoral ministry, a field which notoriously pays low amounts of money, I decided that I was going to go to a really good college to get educated to do so. So I went to Houghton College, which is one of the best colleges in the country according to the Princeton Review. So I go to college for 4 years, I accrue 5 figures worth of debt to get this good education, because I know you can't put a price on learning and on knowledge and on being taught how to think. By the way, somebody sent me a link to a great commencement speech about why college is important and why knowing how to think is more important than people telling you what to think. It's a fantastic article. There's a link down here in the video description. So I graduate high school with pretty good grades. I go to college, I work hard, I get pretty good grades at a 4-year school, rack up all this debt, but in order for me to find a job in my field that I'm going to be happy doing, due to the economy, I need to take a job that is not full-time. So in order to be able to pay all our bills and to have money for savings so that we can actually build a savings account, I'm working a second job at a mini-mart gas station at minimum wage, selling lottery tickets and cigarettes. All that being said, I don't hate my job. It gives me interaction with the community and with people that I would not see working at the church on a regular basis. People who might never darken the door of the church are definitely going to come into Turkey Hill for a cup of coffee, or for half gallon of iced tea, or for the as aforementioned cigarettes and lottery tickets. After I worked there about a week, I started coming home with a bit of an attitude, because I saw that on a kind of frequent basis there were some people who would spend food stamp money on, Mountain Dew and Pop-Tarts, while they would spend the cash that they had on lottery tickets and cigarettes. And I thought to myself, man, those people who are taking advantage of the system, and this is how they do it, and blah, 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 blah. And I had a 1 week little self-righteous party. Until the part of my brain that's rational kicked in that was like, how dare you judge somebody else's lifestyle and how they're living when you have no idea the background, the circumstances, anything about them. That you look at something as little as a transaction at a mini-mart and can make a decision about what kind of person they are. So after I scolded myself about being a judgmental loser, I got to thinking about the language I was using in my head to describe these people. And it was just that. I was referring to them as those people. Those people. Not me, not my people, not my fellow members of this community, those people. Like I was using, the language I was using was putting distance between myself and them. Myself and those people. When we start thinking about other people as them, it's so easy to keep them at an arm's reach, keep them away, so that we don't have to love them and take responsibility for them and make them members of our community and help them and take care of them and do all the things that I believe Christianity is about when we're called to be with people. And I fear that's what's happening right now in terms of political discourse. You have a very, very angry group rising up in the Tea Party who is going to take Washington back from those people, the Washington insiders, those people who messed it up. Rhetoric, 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 rhetoric. When on the other side you have people from the opposite side of the aisle who will constantly tear down the intelligence and the critical thinking and essentially berate their opponents on a regular basis and treat them like they don't have any intelligence at all to be making any claims. In both cases, in me working at a gas station judging people for how they spend their money, and in politics, political parties, instead of hearing each other and listening to each other and getting to know each other complexly, they're deciding to reduce each other to labels so that they can put people in boxes and not have to think about ideas and concepts and think about people complexly and situations complexly, everything comes down to partisan this and party line that and this and that and the other thing, and it's not, and there's no love and consideration for other people. I might work this into a sermon at some point because I feel like everybody does it. Everybody in the world has thems in their life, people that they can just tack a label on and set aside, and then those are people that they don't necessarily feel compelled to love and take care of and serve the way that Christ called us to. Whether it's somebody who is from a different political party than you, or somebody who has tattoos, or whether it's somebody who supports the sports team that is your rival, or whether it is a plethora of different things, whether they which network they get their news from, whatever. Treating people like they're subhuman, acting like their ideas and thoughts and viewpoints on the world don't matter, is, for lack of a better expression, is not good. It's not how we're supposed to function as a society, to marginalize other people that are different than us. Yeah. Okay, that's my ranting and rambling for the day. Working at the mini mart / gas station that I work at, it's not a terribly cerebral job, so my brain wanders a lot. And the same thing was true when I worked at Target. My brain wandered, and I was able to come up with some decent video ideas. But I'm back to a job where there's not a lot of thinking involved. So yeah. Anyway, have a great day, guys. My Bills video this week will be Saturday again. Because I'm gone to a preaching class for 3 days, Wednesday through Friday. So that's that. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.